with the sun starting to set, it was time to set up camp and start thinking about dinner. One thing you can't do out here is pop down to the local store for supplies. In the bush, you either bring provisions or learn how to find them. Luckily, I've had a bit of experience. Just give me a sharp knife and a decent stick, and I reckon I can tickle up something for the table. If you get my point, that is. Yep, time for a bit of outback spearfishing. And I reckon I know just the spot. Waterholes and billabongs such as this one are a natural source of bush tucker. Eels, yabbies and native fish like barramundi all call these sort of places home. And with a keen eye along with sharp reflexes, you'll find that food is not hard to find.
Say hello. It's a lunch. It's a platypus.
With dinner taken care of, it was time to head back to camp.
Come away. It's the third one this week.
Twilight doesn't last long up north, and pretty soon it was just me and a cozy fire.
It's a beautiful night, isn't it? I'll tell you what, it's a black one. And that's the problem. Moving around your camp this time of night can be a real hazard. That's why I never go into the outback without one of these. It's a headlamp torch. It goes onto your head like that. It turns on like that. Now, both my hands are free, so I can move around the camp, I can see what I'm doing, and I can still get things done, which is a real bonus. For example, if I come over here and perhaps I'm looking for some firewood, I can see that. Or if I come over to my car, I can look around, I can get things off the... Oh, that's the tow bar there. Get things off the roof of the car, I can take them inside and put them away in my camp. Got me in the foot. Oh, shit. Ah! I've fallen in. The light's gone out. I can't see anything. Help! Shit! Help!
Naturally, I keep a few rods in the car, but you can make your own gear with just a little bit of outback know-how.
When fishing in the bush, you don't need your U-Butte gear. Usually a good, strong stick like this will do the job.
Well, that's the rod taken care of. What I need next is some decent bait.
I'm looking for wood city grubs. Oh, here we go. It's not a wood city grub, it's a worm. That'll do the job nicely. Now it's just a matter of sitting back and waiting.
And sure enough...
Oh, there's a nibble now. Oh, got away, but I'll get him in a minute. Oh.
Fishing is all about patience. You can spend hours waiting. Then, all of a sudden, they're on the bite. And before you know it, your rod's on fire. Dawn, and as the dawn sun begins to rise, so too do the animals of the bush, each creature coming to life. They say the early bird catches the worm, only it wasn't worms that I was after. I was chasing something far tastier, and I reckon I knew just where to look.
Oh yeah, look at this. Rabbit holes all around here. In a survival situation, they can give you a very nice meal. Now, if you don't have a gun or a trap, one of these is very handy. It's a slingshot, or what used to be called a Shanghai. In the right hands, this can be deadly.
Learning to live off the land to source and snare your own tucker is a vital skill, and one I've spent most of my life perfecting. It's just a question of knowing what to look for and where to look for.
Ant.
Time to get back to camp and get organised. But not before a decent shower. Yep, you heard me right, a shower. This may be an outback bush camp, but there's still room for a few creature comforts, if you know where to find them.
What I've got here are some leaves from a soap tree. Now, it's called a soap tree for a very good reason, and I'll show you why.
These leaves contain something called saponins, which, when rubbed vigorously, produce an excellent lather. Time to wash off a bit of that desert dust. City folk might find it hard to believe that you can get a shower out here. As usual, they're wrong. It doesn't take much. Just a bit of timber, an old hessian bag, and some bush know-how, and you've got yourself an outdoor ensuite. Yep, a bit of luxury living in the great outdoors. You might even wash the old hair.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow, sunrise. Ow, ow. Oh, where's my towel? Where's my towel? Oh.
Time to get cracking. I had a big trip ahead. Dawn breaks over the bush and, as usual, I'm up early.
Most people, when they come out in the outback, they either bring a tent or a swag. Now, what if you don't have one of those? Then you're going to have to build somewhere to sleep. Luckily, nature provides you with most of the things you're going to need to do that. It's simply a matter of finding it and knowing what to do with it when you found it. And if you can't find it, knowing where to find it and what to do with it when you have. I'm going to find it, and I know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to make it bed.
I love working with my hands. Starting with a few basic tools and a bit of timber, it's possible to build just about anything. In less than an hour, I had the framework up. Looking good. But this was no time for resting on your laurels. Out here, there are no laurels. And if there were, I'd be using them for firewood. Why would you pay big bucks for some fancy tent setup when you can make something like this? Total cost, zero.
So, there you have it, a basic bush shelter. I'm dry, I'm warm, and because I'm above the ground, I'm safe from danger.
All Aussie adventures, time to hit the road. Dawn, and it's time to get the billy boiling.
Just because you don't have any matches doesn't mean you can't start a fire. That's why I never go into the outback without one of these. A magnifying glass. And you just need some decent sun, a bit of bark or tinder, and you can make yourself a fire. There you go. We've got the fire started. So, nothing left to do except sit back and relax.
Oh, shit. Oh.
But no time to sit around enjoying a cozy fire.
How was that?
But with the sun starting to set, it was time to get back to
Are
camp
you sure you don't want to use the shower?
and get comfortable. As I always say, just because you're in the bush doesn't mean you have to rough it. A basic shower and a billy of warm water, and you've got your very own outdoor day spa. Minus the high price tag, of course. Time to wash off a bit of dirt and dust. All I need now is a decent scrubbing brush. Oh, and the soap, of course. I could tell Dominique and Andy were impressed. And why wouldn't you be? I was exposing them to something pretty special. Aussie bush know-how. It's a sight they wouldn't forget easily. Whether man or beast, outback survival is tough. But it's got a little easier for us humans over the years thanks to the odd development in the campcraft caper.
As you know, I don't go in for your newfangled camping accessories, but here's one I really do like. It's a car tent. Let me show you how it works. Not bad, eh? As you can see, it's connected to the back of the car. So not only does that give me protection from the wind, it allows access to the vehicle. So I don't have to go outside in the dark or the rain when I need something. And I'll tell you something else. Pretty handy when you feel like a beer. Cheers.
It's just a question of finding the perfect site, and you're set to relax in style.
Okay.
There you have it. The car tent in a beautiful shady spot.
And you'll also need water, food, and shelter. Whenever I get the opportunity, I like to take the opportunity to brush up on my bushcraft skills by building somewhere to sleep from scratch. Step 1 is finding the right material.
This is the liana vine. It's a natural rope of the forest. I'm going to use this to build my shelter. They're pretty strong, so you've got to give them a bit of a strong... Oh. I should have seen that coming. Still, no harm done.
Oh. Whether you use vine or rope, the key to camping without a tent is keeping yourself up out of danger. For this, all you need is a hammock and a couple of sturdy trees.
Okay, an important thing to remember when making a bush shelter is to get it off the ground, because come nightfall, this place is crawling with snakes, spiders and scorpions. Quite frankly, I prefer to share my bed with something a little more cuddly. Not that I'd share my bed with any sort of animal, but if one of them decided, like a cuddly one or like a reptile decided to come in, I'd prefer the cuddly one to come in. And then when it got in, I'd ask it to leave, because I would not sleep with an animal willingly or unwillingly. But if I did, it would be a cuddly one. Not that I would sleep with a cuddly one. Ever. Okay, so time to get in and just throw the thing over there. So there you have it, a simple but effective jungle hammock. I'm dry, I'm comfortable, and most of all, I'm above the ground. I wonder what the poor people are doing.
Just a few hours exposure and your body starts to lose moisture. Make no mistake, dehydration can be a killer. With as little as 2.5% less water in your system, you become a quarter as efficient, if not more or less. Which is why maintaining your fluids is so vital. There may not be a tap or crystal clear mountain stream nearby, but with a little bit of bush know-how, you can still get a drink.
You know, you can buy all sorts of U-Butte filters and kits, but here's a simple way to purify your water. Just take a bit of charcoal, just like that, put it into an old sock. Then you take your water that you want to be purified and pour it through the sock into a billy. Simple, easy, and very effective.
Of course, if you want to be 100% protected, the next step is boiling that water. A few minutes bubbling away will kill off just about all remaining nasties.
That water is now safe to drink. Time for a nice cup.
It doesn't take much to stay safe around camp, and simple techniques like this can save you a lot of pain. Time to settle back and soak in the sights over a good brew. Some folks think it might get a little boring in camp on your own, but I tell you what, there's plenty to keep you occupied, especially when you're surrounded by nature.
Beautiful, isn't it? You know, there's nothing I enjoy more than sitting back late in the day and just taking in the wildlife. There's some beautiful animals around here. Just waiting to see. Did you hear? Did you hear that? That, my friend, is the mating call of a red-tailed black cockatoo. It's around here somewhere. Just a matter of trying to find it. Yeah. Can't see it now, but I'm prepared to wait. Oh, shit. Oh, but it's shat. Where is it? It shat on me twice. It shat in my mouth. You know, whenever I break camp, I have a little ritual. Make a habit of putting my gear back in the same place. Fuel, water, food, swag, blanket, and mallet. Always put it back in the right place. That way I know straight away if I've left anything behind. Stop, whoa. Oh. Ah! Whoa! Anyway, that's my little ritual.
I've lost track of the number of times I've rolled out a swag and put the old tent up. You become a pretty dab hand at it over the years. But shelter is just one part of the survival equation. Part 2 is food. You won't find too many convenience stores out here. Luckily, there are alternatives.
In a survival situation, you're going to need food. And if you don't have a gun, then a trap is probably your best option. Watch and learn.
Yep, it doesn't take much. Just a sharp axe and some bush know-how.
What we've got here is a simple but effective figure 4 trap. As you can see, this log here is designed to collapse, killing anything underneath. And around here, you get a lot of possums, native rats, rabbits, and they will give you a very nice meal. Good night, baby. And there's your lunch or dinner, depending what time you set the trap. If it was in the morning, it'd be lunch. If it was in the afternoon, it'd be your dinner. And if you did it late at night, it'd be your breakfast.
A few more last-minute adjustments and we were ready to go.
Okay, that trap is now set. What'll happen? An animal will come along here, smell the bait, and attempt to eat it. Wonder what's happened there. Oh, okay, bark.
But no time to sit around admiring my own handiwork. We soon had a fire going and the tents set up.
Looks like you need a bit of a hand.
It's okay. Look, I've almost finished.
No, look, it's all right. Just pop that in there. Just go over here. In the outback, it's important to conserve your energy. You know, you can huff and puff blowing up a lilo, or you can use a little bit of Aussie know-how. Just stick this in here. You got it in? Oh. Right.
It's tips like this that make camp life so much more comfortable.
Well, it was obviously a cheap imported one.
With our sleeping arrangements now sorted, it was time to start thinking about dinner. No noisy clubs or bars out here, just fresh air, good company and an early bed for some shut-eye. Or at least that was the plan.
It's okay, it's okay. The spider, I'm gonna flick it out the door. Look out, look out, get up there. No, it's on, you go. Go, That's all right, that was me. Sorry. Me again, sorry.
All Aussie adventures, time to hit the road.
Okay, something I want to show you. This is our food supply for the next 7 days. But out there you've got dingoes, wild boars, even cassowaries will come in and take your food. So what do?
Eat it?
No, we put it up there. It's an old bushy trick, is you don't want to come back to camp and find that the dingo's eating all your food, then you'll be completely stuffed up. So we'll just get that there, pour up the other way, up we go, and put that down on there. And she's nice and safe and away from any animals that might come into camp. Something else I want to show you.
It was time to head back to camp for our last night up north.
Did you get some good shots?
Yeah, heaps. You want to see?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah. They're all of you.
Yeah, and you can see the rainforest.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow get some shots of me. Yeah. Do you want some of this insect repellent?
It sort of smells.
It may smell, but it could save your life.
Really?
Yeah. What's the most dangerous animal in the tropics?
Crocodiles?
No, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes carry malaria, dengue fever, one bite from a mosquito and you could die.
I didn't know that.
Okay. That's why I always use this. Oh, got me in the eye, right in the eye. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh. No, don't take shots now.
I tell you what, after a long day on the road, there's nothing better than pulling into camp and settling in for the night. You can keep your fancy hotels and five-star resorts. I'll take canvas and campfire anytime.
Doesn't get any better than this. A nice fire, a cold beer, and a beautiful sunset. I wonder what the poor people are doing. Oh, dear.
To some folk, this is tough, inhospitable country. But for me, it's just another great opportunity to practice a few remote outback survival skills.
What we've got here is a signal fire. Dried pieces of wood underneath and green leaves on top. That way, when it's lit, it'll produce a lot of smoke, which will hopefully be seen from the air. The thing about lighting a signal fire is you don't have much warning. You'll be sitting in camp relaxing, you'll hear a plane go over. By the time you run to the fire to light it, it may well be gone. That's why I always carry one of these. It's a bow and arrow. So, I can be sitting in camp, I hear a plane come over, and it's as simple as... Ow!
It's having simple tricks like this up your sleeve
Ah, they burnt me.
that makes the Outback a safer place to be.
Oh, shit. Where's the fire extinguisher? Is it in the... shit. Somebody... Oh,
You asked, we listened.
Right, here's the plan.
Members get exclusive access to classic, rare and never-before-seen video and audio from way back when we were starting out.
What did that guy at Consumer Affairs call it?
A scam.
It's a scam.
Friends of the show get early access to our regular YouTube content, as well as Have You Been Paying Attention content that's never been seen on TV or social media.
Good on you, Tom.
Love The Late Show?
Where every week is Piss Week.
We've got classic clips from the TV show for members of our Champagne Comedy tier.
Make sure you tell all your friends back in the big smoke.
Are you a die-hard D-Generation fan? Relive some of the earliest radio moments with exclusive access to the Radio Vault.
And remember, don't leave your radio on when you're not home.
Or if you simply want an easy one-stop shop to watch our TV shows,
This is going straight to the pool.
Pool Room members can enjoy full episodes of Utopia, All Aussie Adventures, Frontline, Funky Squad and heaps more. Why not join today and become part of the community that asks for nothing more than
Champagne sketch comedy.